chosen ones. You have no idea what is coming next. This is the final step. Something deep within your spirit has already felt this shift before your mind could fully understand it. There is a quiet urgency surrounding your life right now, and it is not random or accidental. This moment carries weight, and it holds a turning point that cannot be ignored. God is drawing you closer, not through fear, but through a deep and steady pull of love that refuses to let you remain where you once were. This is not just another season passing by. This is the closing of one chapter and the beginning of something you were always meant to step into. Type Amen if you agree. The final step is not about perfection, and it is not about having everything figured out. It is about surrender, the kind that happens in the quiet places of your heart where no one else can see. God has been preparing you through every delay, every moment of confusion, and every time you felt like you were walking alone. None of it was wasted. Every tear, every silent prayer, every hidden struggle has been shaping you for this exact moment. There is something ahead that you cannot fully see yet, but you can feel it drawing near. It is not coming to harm you or overwhelm you. It is coming to transform you. The old weight that has been sitting on your shoulders is beginning to lift, even if you cannot fully notice it yet. God is gently removing what no longer belongs in your life, making space for something far greater than you have imagined. Take a moment to pause and feel this truth settle within you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. God has been watching every step you have taken, even the ones that felt uncertain or broken. He has been guiding you quietly, even when you thought you were making your way alone. This is the kind of love that does not leave, does not abandon, and does not fail. If this touches your heart, take a second to like this video so more souls can feel this same comfort. The final step often feels the hardest because it asks you to trust without seeing everything clearly. It asks you to let go of what feels familiar and step into what feels unknown. But this unknown is not empty. It is filled with God's presence, waiting to meet you the moment you take that step forward. You are not stepping into darkness, you are stepping into light that has not yet fully revealed itself. There has been a quiet battle inside you, a struggle between holding on and letting go. That struggle is coming to an end. God is strengthening your heart so that you can release what has been holding you back. You were never meant to carry certain burdens forever. You were never meant to stay in places that limit your growth. The time has come to rise, not in your own strength, but in the strength that God has been building within you all along. Even now, there is a peace beginning to form, soft and steady. It may not be loud, but it is real. It is the kind of peace that does not depend on circumstances. It comes from knowing that God is in control, even when everything around you feels uncertain. This peace is your sign that you are being led, not lost. You are being called to trust in a deeper way than before. Not a surface kind of trust, but one that reaches into the core of your being. God is inviting you to believe that what is coming is good, even if it does not look the way you expected. Sometimes, the greatest blessings arrive in forms that we do not immediately recognize. Sometimes, the path to something beautiful begins with letting go of something familiar. There is a quiet courage growing within you. It has been there all along, but now it is rising to the surface. This courage is not loud or forceful, it is calm and steady. It is the kind that allows you to take one step at a time, even when you do not see the entire path. That is all God is asking from you right now, just one step, just one act of faith. Type 777 if you trust God. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is not far away. It is not something distant that you have to chase. It is something that has been moving toward you, even while you were still trying to understand your journey. God has been aligning things behind the scenes, working in ways you could not see or predict. There is a reason why certain doors have closed, even when it hurt. There is a reason why certain paths did not work out, even when you gave your best effort. Those moments were not signs of failure. They were signs of protection. God was guiding you away from what was not meant for you and leading you toward what truly belongs in your life. The final step is not about rushing forward. It is about stepping with intention, with trust, and with a heart that is open to God's guidance. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to understand every detail. All you need is a willing heart and a quiet faith that says, "I will move forward because I trust you." There is something beautiful waiting on the other side of this step. It is not just about change. It is about renewal. It is about becoming who you were always created to be. The weight of the past is loosening its hold, and the future is opening in a way that brings hope, not fear. Do you know why people everywhere are suddenly talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique that allegedly leaked from the CIA is reportedly changing lives across the globe. Supported by neuroscience, this short 7-second practice is helping everyday people attract money, freedom, and luxury into their lives. If you are seeing this right now, you are lucky because the page might disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it gets removed. You have already walked through seasons that tested your strength and stretched your patience. Those moments were not there to break you. They were there to shape your heart and teach you how to stand firm, even when things felt uncertain. Every time you chose to keep going, even when you felt tired, you were moving closer to this point. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard, even the ones you thought faded into nothing. There is something different about this moment. It carries a sense of completion, not in the sense that everything is ending, but in the sense that something important has reached its final stage. God has been guiding you through a process, step by step, even when you could not see the full picture. Now you are standing at the edge of something new, something that requires you to step forward with trust instead of hesitation. The final step is not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it is simple and quiet. Sometimes it looks like letting go of a thought that has been holding you back. Sometimes it feels like choosing peace instead of fear. Sometimes it is deciding that you will no longer carry the weight of yesterday into your tomorrow. These small, quiet choices carry more power than you realize. God is inviting you into a deeper kind of faith. This faith is not based on what you can see or touch. It is based on a knowing that lives within your spirit. It is a steady assurance that even when the path is not fully visible, you are still being led. This kind of faith grows in silence. It strengthens in moments when you choose to trust, even without clear answers. There has been a gentle transformation happening inside you. It may not have been obvious at first, but it has been steady. The way you think, the way you respond, the way you see yourself has been shifting. You are not the same person you were before. God has been renewing your heart, teaching you to see your worth not through the eyes of the world, but through His love. There is a release happening now. Old fears are losing their hold. Old doubts are beginning to fade. The things that once made you feel stuck are slowly being lifted away. This does not happen all at once. It happens little by little as God gently removes what no longer belongs in your life. You may not notice every change, but they are happening. Type 1111 if you believe. There is also a new strength rising within you. It is not loud or forceful, it is calm and steady. It allows you to face what is ahead without feeling overwhelmed. This strength does not come from your own effort. It comes from knowing that you are supported, guided, and loved in ways that go beyond what you can fully understand. You are being called to move forward, but not in a rushed or anxious way. This movement is gentle, it is guided, it is intentional. God is not pushing you into something you are not ready for. He is leading you at the right pace, making sure that each step builds upon the last. You are being prepared, not pressured. There may still be moments when you feel uncertain. That is natural. Stepping into something new often comes with a mix of emotions, but do not let uncertainty stop you. Let it remind you that you are growing. Let it show you that you are moving beyond what is familiar and stepping into something greater. The final step is also a moment of clarity. It is a time when you begin to see things differently. The confusion that once clouded your mind starts to clear. The answers you have been searching for begin to come in quiet and gentle ways, not all at once, but enough for you to keep moving forward with confidence. God is not asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to be willing to trust, willing to grow, willing to let go of what no longer serves you, willing to embrace what He is placing before you. This willingness opens the door for everything that is meant to come into your life. There is also a sense of renewal that is beginning to rise. It feels like a fresh start, even if nothing around you has visibly changed yet. This renewal begins within you. It changes the way you see your life. It shifts your perspective from doubt to hope, from fear to faith, from heaviness to peace. You are not stepping into this new chapter alone. God is walking with you, guiding you gently, reminding you that you are never without support. Even in moments when you feel quiet or unsure, His presence remains constant. It does not come and go. It stays with you, steady and unchanging. The final step is also about trusting the timing of your life. Things are unfolding in a way that is aligned with something greater than your own plans. What may have felt delayed before is now coming together in the right way. God's timing is not rushed, and it is not late. It is exact. There is something beautiful about this stage of your journey. It is the moment where everything you have been through begins to make sense. The struggles, the waiting, the quiet seasons, they all come together to form something meaningful. You begin to see that nothing was wasted. Every experience had a purpose. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. As you move forward, carry this truth with you. You are chosen not because of what you have done, but because of who you are in God's eyes. You are loved, not in a distant or conditional way, but in a deep and constant way that never changes. You are guided, even when you cannot see the path clearly. The final step is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. It is the moment where you step fully into the life that has been prepared for you. It is the moment where you leave behind what no longer serves you and move toward what is meant for you. There is peace waiting for you in this step, not a temporary peace, but a lasting one. It is the kind of peace that stays with you even when life is not perfect. It is the kind that anchors you, that keeps you steady, that reminds you that you are held and supported. Could a brain ritual revealed by the CIA be the fastest way to step into a life of luxury? Recently uncovered CIA research has brought attention to a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary individuals attract wealth almost instantly. This simple 7-second ritual you can do at home has been confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are moving from debt to dream homes, luxury cars, and vacations. If you are seeing this, consider yourself fortunate, because this page could be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it disappears. This is your time to move forward with confidence, not because you have everything figured out, but because you trust the one who is guiding you. You are not walking blindly. You are walking by faith, and that faith is leading you exactly where you need to be. God has been working within you in ways that go beyond what your eyes can see. There have been moments when you felt like nothing was changing, when everything seemed still, almost as if you were standing in the same place. Yet beneath that stillness, something powerful was taking shape. Roots were growing deeper, faith was becoming stronger, your spirit was being prepared to carry something greater than before. This next step is not just about movement, it is about becoming. It is about stepping into the person you were always meant to be, the version of you that is not weighed down by past pain or limited by fear. God is not only guiding your path, He is transforming your heart so that you can walk that path with confidence and peace. There is a quiet assurance that is beginning to settle within you. It does not rush or overwhelm. It comes gently, like a soft whisper, reminding you that everything is going to be all right. This assurance is not based on circumstances. It is rooted in God's presence, in His constant care, and in His unwavering love for you. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever. Some of those burdens came from past experiences, some came from the words of others, some came from your own doubts. But now, those burdens are being lifted. You may not feel the full release all at once, but it is happening, bit by bit. Weight is leaving your shoulders, making space for something lighter and more peaceful. There is also a new clarity forming within your mind. Things that once felt confusing are starting to make more sense. You are beginning to see your life from a different perspective, one that is filled with purpose instead of uncertainty. God is opening your understanding, allowing you to recognize the meaning behind your journey. Type 1010 to receive blessings. This stage of your life is about alignment. It is about everything coming together in a way that feels right and natural. You are being aligned with the right path, the right opportunities, and the right mindset. This alignment is not forced. It happens as you continue to trust and move forward with a willing heart. There is something important about this moment that cannot be ignored. It is the realization that you are no longer who you used to be. The person you were before has grown, learned, and changed. The fears that once controlled you do not have the same power anymore. The doubts that once held you back are losing their voice. You are stepping into a new identity, one that reflects strength, faith, and quiet confidence. God is inviting you to embrace this new version of yourself, not with hesitation, but with acceptance. You do not need to hold on to old labels or past mistakes. You are not defined by what you went through. You are defined by the love that has carried you through it all. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to settle more deeply within you. It is not a loud or overwhelming peace. It is calm and steady, like a gentle stream that continues to flow no matter what happens around it. This peace is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. It is a reminder that you are being guided, even when you do not fully understand everything. The final step also requires trust in a new way. It asks you to release the need to control every outcome. It asks you to let go of the idea that everything has to make sense right away. God is showing you that sometimes the most beautiful things unfold when you allow Him to lead without trying to hold everything in your own hands. There may still be moments where you feel unsure. That is part of the journey. Growth often comes with a sense of unfamiliarity. But do not let that stop you. Let it remind you that you are stepping into something new. Let it show you that you are moving beyond your comfort zone into a place where new possibilities can begin. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and God. It is becoming more personal, more real, more present in your daily life. You are beginning to feel His presence, not just in quiet moments, but in the small details of your day. This connection brings comfort, it brings reassurance, it reminds you that you are never alone. You are also learning to listen in a new way, not just with your ears, but with your heart. God often speaks in gentle ways, through feelings, through thoughts, through moments of clarity that come unexpectedly. As you become more aware of this, you begin to trust those quiet nudges that guide you forward. This next step is also about courage. Not the kind that feels loud or bold, but the kind that feels steady and grounded. It is the courage to keep moving forward even when you do not have all the answers. It is the courage to believe that something good is ahead, even if you cannot fully see it yet. There is something beautiful waiting for you, something that reflects all the growth you have gone through. It is not something that will take you away from who you are. It will bring you closer to your true self. It will allow you to live with a sense of purpose and peace that you may have only dreamed of before. God is preparing you to receive this. He is making sure that your heart is ready, that your mind is clear, and that your spirit is strong. This preparation is important because what is coming is not temporary. It is something that will stay, something that will continue to grow and bless your life. You are not walking into this new chapter empty-handed. You are carrying with you everything you have learned, everything you have overcome, and everything that has shaped you into who you are today. These experiences are not just memories. They are part of your strength. Have you heard about the hidden ritual the government supposedly does not want people to discover? Imagine spending only 7 seconds and watching your debts disappear while wealth flows into your life. A leaked CIA document, along with confirmation from 4 leading neuroscience labs, suggests this technique is real. Families who once struggled financially are now stepping into dream homes and living with peace of mind. However, this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There is also a sense of gratitude that is beginning to rise within you. It may be quiet, but it is real. It is the understanding that even the difficult moments had a purpose. It is the realization that you have been supported in ways you did not always recognize at the time. As you continue forward, hold on to this truth. You are guided, you are supported, you are loved in a way that does not change. This love is not dependent on circumstances. It is constant and steady, like a foundation that you can always rely on. The final step is not just about reaching a destination, it is about embracing the journey itself. It is about trusting that every step you take is leading you somewhere meaningful. It is about knowing that even when things feel uncertain, you are still moving in the right direction. You are ready for this. Not because everything is perfect, but because you have been prepared. God has been shaping you, strengthening you, and guiding you every step of the way. And now, as you stand at this moment, you are stepping into something that carries peace, purpose, and a deep sense of belonging. You may notice that certain things that once disturbed your peace no longer have the same effect. Situations that would have once shaken you now pass through your life without leaving the same weight behind. This is not because life has become easier, it is because you have become stronger within. God has been building a calm strength inside you that allows you to remain steady even when everything around you feels uncertain. There is also a gentle separation happening. It may not be loud or obvious, but it is real. Certain connections, habits, and thoughts are quietly fading away. This is not a loss in the way you may have once seen it. It is a release. God is making room in your life for what truly belongs. He is clearing away what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. This process can sometimes feel lonely, but it is not emptiness, it is space. It is the kind of space that allows new things to enter your life without being crowded out by the past. It is the kind of space where peace can grow, where clarity can settle, and where your true self can begin to breathe freely. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a new awareness growing within you. You are becoming more mindful of your thoughts, your emotions, and your choices. You are beginning to see how each small decision shapes your path. This awareness is not meant to burden you. It is meant to empower you. It is showing you that you have the ability to choose peace, to choose faith, and to choose growth, even in difficult moments. God is guiding you into a place of balance, not a balance that feels forced or rigid, but one that feels natural and steady. You are learning when to move forward and when to pause. You are learning when to speak and when to remain silent. You are learning to trust the timing of your life instead of rushing ahead or holding back. There is also a deeper sense of purpose beginning to form. It may not yet be fully clear, but you can feel it. It is like a quiet direction within your heart that gently points you forward. This purpose is not something you need to chase or force. It is something that will unfold as you continue to walk with God, step by step. You are also learning to let go of the need for approval. The desire to be understood by everyone is slowly fading. You are beginning to find peace in simply being who you are, without needing constant validation. This freedom allows you to live more honestly, more openly, and more fully. There is something very important about this stage of your journey. It is teaching you that your value does not come from what you achieve or how others see you. Your value comes from God's love, which remains constant and unchanging. This understanding brings a deep sense of peace, one that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Type 1111 to affirm. You may also notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. At the same time, things that you once overlooked are now becoming more meaningful. This shift is part of your growth. It is helping you align your life with what truly matters. God is also teaching you patience in a new way. Not the kind of patience that feels like waiting without direction, but the kind that feels like trusting while things unfold. You are learning that not everything needs to happen immediately. Some things require time to grow, to develop, and to come together in the right way. There is also a sense of quiet joy beginning to rise within you. It is not dependent on everything going perfectly. It is a deeper kind of joy that comes from knowing that you are on the right path. It comes from feeling connected, supported, and guided in a way that goes beyond what you can see. You are beginning to trust yourself more, not in a way that replaces your trust in God, but in a way that reflects it. You are recognizing that the wisdom and strength within you are gifts that have been placed there for a reason. You are learning to listen to that inner voice that guides you gently and consistently. This stage also brings a sense of responsibility, not in a heavy or overwhelming way, but in a meaningful one. You are becoming more aware of how your actions, your words, and your choices impact not only your own life, but also the lives of others. This awareness encourages you to move with care, with kindness, and with intention. There is also a growing sense of peace in letting go of control. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to manage every detail of your life. You are learning to trust that God is already taking care of things in ways you cannot always see. This trust allows you to breathe more freely, to move more calmly, and to live more fully. Could a secret discovery connected to the CIA explain why many people are suddenly living in luxury? Newly surfaced CIA research reveals a brain technique that attracts wealth almost effortlessly. The ritual takes only 7 seconds, can be practiced at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving financial struggles behind and enjoying luxury lifestyles today. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also becoming more present. Instead of being caught up in the past or worried about the future, you are learning to focus on the moment you are in. This presence allows you to experience life more deeply, to appreciate small moments, and to find peace in the now. The final step is not just about moving forward. It is about stepping into a life that feels aligned, peaceful, and meaningful. It is about living in a way that reflects who you truly are, without fear or hesitation. It is about embracing the journey with a heart that is open and willing. There is something powerful about this moment. It is not loud or dramatic, but it is deeply significant. It is the moment where everything you have been through begins to settle into a sense of understanding. It is the moment where you realize that you are not lost, but guided. God has been with you through every part of your journey, even when you did not feel it. He has been shaping you, strengthening you, and leading you toward this point. And now, as you stand here, you are ready to step into what comes next with a sense of peace and quiet confidence. You are entering a space where your spirit begins to rest in a new way. Not because life has suddenly become simple, but because your trust has become stronger. There was a time when uncertainty would have made your heart restless. Now there is a calmness that remains even when you do not have all the answers. This calmness is a sign of growth. It is a sign that your faith is no longer fragile. There is also a quiet confidence rising within you. It does not need to be spoken loudly. It does not need to prove anything to anyone. It simply exists, steady and sure. This confidence comes from knowing that you are not walking alone. It comes from feeling that God is guiding your steps, even when the path is not fully visible. There has been a deep healing taking place within your heart. Old wounds that once felt heavy are beginning to soften. The memories that once brought pain are losing their sharpness. This healing does not erase what you have been through, it transforms it. It turns pain into strength, and it allows you to carry your past without being weighed down by it. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You are also beginning to see yourself in a new light. Not through the lens of past mistakes or limitations, but through the truth of who you are becoming. God has been gently reshaping your identity, reminding you that you are not defined by your lowest moments.